Nagbabalik ang PTV Sports at ngayon namin makakasama natin live si Ravi Ibay, fencer at organizer ng Pilipinas College Golf Series. Hi, good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon, sir.
It's great to have you with us
Thank
this
you.
afternoon. Okay, pag-usapan muna natin, pero medyo confused ako eh. Fencing ba o golf? Saan ka ba nagsimula?
Actually, nagsimula talaga ako sa fencing. No? This started when I was in high school. In-enroll ako ng dad ko sa isang fencing club. Initially because I didn't get into badminton as a varsity. So, I really wanted to be a varsity student. So, parang hinahanap-hanap ko yung hirap ng pagiging student athlete. So, yun. And then, as time passed by, niyaya ako mag-golf ng friends ko. And na-realize ko na isa siyang masaya na sport. Then, and yun, hinatak ko na rin yung dad ko. Tapos, it's been a thing between us.
Wow, naging
Yeah.
bonding pala.
Bonding namin,
Pero
yeah.
fencing at saka golf, anong difference nitong dalawang sport na to?
Actually, I would say na itong sport na to is in the polar opposites. No? Kasi ang golf, kumbaga medyo relaxed siya na sport. Kaso yung fencing naman, intense. No? Yung golf, matagal siya in the sense na one game would take you like 5 hours. Ang fencing, tapos ng bout mo in like 1 to 2 minutes. Pwede. So, hindi ko alam paano nangyari yan sa akin, but ang napusukan kong sport is fencing at saka golf.
Pero speaking of fencing, ano ba yung pinaka-importante na skills na kinakailangan dito sa sport na fencing?
Sa mga gustong, especially mga bagong fencers na gusto maglaro ng sport ng fencing, I would say na first is yung physical fitness. No? Kasi ang fencing, medyo mataas ang curve niya when it comes to the physicality of the sport.
Yeah.
Unlike other sports na, kunyari, badminton, pwede ka na maglaro-laro. Sa fencing, usually, ako personally, it took me like 6 months before I held a blade.
Yeah.
So, ganun katindi yung coach ko. Second would be perception. Kailangan ma-perceive mo kung saan nanggagaling yung, or kung ano yung actions na gagawin ng kalaban mo. So, kung tatama ba siya sa kaliwa, block mo sa kaliwa, tatama ba siya sa kanan, or tatama ba siya sa taas. So, kailangan nakikita mo yun through the tells ng mga kalaban mo. And last would be confidence. No? Kasi, kumbaga parang you only have a short amount of time to make a decision. Kumbaga parang, sinasabi nga sa league na nilalaro namin, yung UAAP, you train your whole life, or not whole life, sorry. You train for the entire year to get like 5 minutes in the pist, dun sa gitna, sa stage.
Oh,
So, kailangan buo talagang puso mo.
ayun. Pero sabi mo kanina, Sir Ravi, hindi mo alam kung bakit ka napunta sa sport na fencing. Pero ito kasing fencing is such a classic sport eh. Nilaro, even Jose Rizal, nilaro itong sport na to. Paanong naging development nun para ma-discover mo ang sport na fencing?
Nagsimula siya nung high school ako. Tapos naghahanap kami ng sport kasi gusto talaga ng dad ko na maging varsity player ako. And funny story, he was asking the athletics director of LaSalle kung ano yung mga sports na kumbaga kulang sa players when it comes to varsity teams. So I think 4 yon. It was judo,
Okay.
fencing, chess, tsaka track and field ata. I'm not sure about the last one.
different events.
But yun na nga, I think this goes to show na maraming sports sa UAAP na kumbaga pwede pa nating ma-discover at pwede pang pasukan ng mga tao.
Pwede pasukan.
Pwedeng pasukan, pwede aralin. At ano rin siya, you get a chance towards quality education.
Yeah.
Sige, pag-usapan naman natin ngayon yung being a part of the UP fencing team, lalo't paangat na yung program nyo for the past 2 seasons.
Oo, no. So actually, this is close to me kasi ang pagiging student athlete ay hindi madali. No? This is actually really a journey. I think sa lahat naman na lahat ng student athlete na tatanungin mo niyan, very close to their heart yan, yung journey nila. Being in UP is different kasi iba eh. Iba ang isa kang student athlete para sa bayan. No? So, may motto kami, honor, excellence, and service. iba ang basically what's asked of you. Not only do you serve as parang bilang nagiging inspiration para sa mga tao, but kailangan gumaling ka rin in terms of your academics. Kasi, syempre, doon kukunin mo yung past your athlete life. Diba? Doon yung career mo after you graduate. So, mahirap talaga. Mahirap ang expectation sa'yo ng coach mo. Mahirap ang expectation sa'yo ng mga professors mo. But I think it builds character.
Alam mo, I can totally relate. UP rin ako. I played volleyball pa, pero a few years ago. And iba yung pressure na meron sa amin, lalo na kailangan nating i-maintain. May maintaining grade kami para maging eligible tayo sa UAAP. So, 4 years, it's a totally different scenario, lalo na
Exactly.
para sa ating mga student athletes. At
Exactly.
kapag nalaman ng professor, tapos hindi pa mahilig yung professor sa sports,
Yes.
mamarkahan ka niya na kapag varsity ka. Eh, pag basketball player, may advantage siya. Unfair eh,
Yes,
di ba?
medyo nga.
Parang may mamumuong ano dito.
Wala. Pero ito, Ravi, ano na ba yung mga upcoming tournaments ninyo sa fencing?
So, taon-taon, no? Meron yung PFA rankings. I think malapit na yung SEA Games. So, medyo matindi ang competition ngayon sa PFA. Maraming gustong makapasok sa 4, no? So, 4 lang ang pinipili para sa national team per event sa fencing. So, napaka-competitive din po. Kahit na nasasabi nyo na may very niche sport siya. And meron ding mga club tournaments. So, I think ang Republic Fencing, meron silang Musketeers tournament. Meron din yung Titos and Titas ng Vicious Brainiac. At iba pa, no? So,
Tita sa tita.
yes. Oo.
Ayun. Pero other than fencing, you're also into golf, right?
Yes,
So paano, ano bang ginagawa natin?
So this is more of like a family thing for me. And I would say na actually ako, ang career ko sa fencing ay patapos na. Kasi nag-UAAP kami recently nung February, and that was, I think, that is going to be my last UAAP. But syempre, nothing is set in stone. My teammates are still urging me on. But going back to golf, golf has been quite the sport for me because not only do I play it with my dad, but also I've had the lucky opportunity na mag-organize ng tournaments, no, syempre for our nation din. Most specifically our collegiate league.
Right.
Kasi wala pa po talagang collegiate league ang golf dito sa Pilipinas.
So ano ba yung naging parang drive mo to organize a collegiate golf tournament?
Actually, this started nung 2022 pandemic time, no? So sobrang nababato talaga kami. And while we were in the clubhouse one day, we met Coach Jun Cedo, which was part of the Philippine Golf Foundation. And they were organizing a tournament for the college students in the Philippines. And ang nangyari dito is, tinanong niya ko anong school kami. And sinabi ko, UP ako. Sabi niya, bakit ang UP walang UP golf team?
Oh, good
So
question.
actually, yun nga.
Parang
Sinabi
alam
ko,
ko ang sagot siya. Sige, go ahead.
so sabi ko, bakit nga ba wala? And ayun, so kinausap ko yung mga kaibigan ko na nag-golf, tapos binuo namin ang UP Golf Team at saka UP Golf Club.
Wow! Okay. Gaano kadali o ka-challenging ang magbuo ng golf team?
Most people would say na mahirap siya. Kaso, hindi naman. Kasi all you need is a few people who are passionate and inspired to do something. No? So that's technically your organization.
Right.
And then, kausapin nyo lang yung admin nyo. Kung pwede bang mag-represent ng school, get a letter, and ayun, tapos na. Pwede na kayong mag-golf for your school.
Pero kung ikaw pa pipiliin, Sir Ravi, fencing or golf?
Ang hirap naman ng options.
Kaya nga, parang ang hirap naman ng question na yan. I think, as of now, fencing.
Okay.
Kasi, ako maraming magagalit sa pag sabi kong golf. Siyempre, yung mga teammates ko. But, matagal pa ang oras. I'm sure na since patapos na yung career ko sa fencing, baka mas matripan ko yung golf.
Paano mo nasabi na patapos na yung career mo sa fencing? Ilang years ka na ba? Ilang beses ka nag-UAP?
Nag-UAAP ako 3 times na.
Oh, 3 times?
Yes,
Meron
kasi
pa nga.
dahil sa pandemic,
Okay,
yung 2
okay.
years, pero may 2 playing years pa ako.
Mm-hmm,
Kaso, 5th year na ako sa UP.
Oh, okay. Last year mo na. Okay. How is your passion for fencing different sa passion mo sa golf?
I would say fencing is much more serious for me, especially since I'm a student athlete. Sobrang competitive niya. Dati gusto ko mag-national team. Gusto ko talagang gumaling. And for golf naman, it's more of like a casual thing for me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ayun. Pero para lang sa kaalaman ng lahat ng mga teammates natin. Kasi before, na-interview ka nito si Sir Ravi, pero as organizer ng Philippine Esports Awards. Ayan. So congratulations dun sa naganap na Philippine Esports Awards. Sir Ravi, pwede mo bang ibahagi sa amin yung paano ka na napunta rin dun sa pag-organize ng
Okay,
esports?
multi-sport din
Oo,
siya.
grabe, no? So, baka mamaya papiliin na kita, fencing, golf, or esports.
So, sa esports naman, this was sort of like, I don't really know, to be honest, kung paano nangyari to. But, for esports, it was an idea by my friend, actually. And then, kinausap namin yung Gab, kung maganda ba yung idea na yun. And then, maganda daw. So, natuloy siya hanggat sa naging what it is now, the Philippine Esports Awards, which was held noong April.
Ayun. So congratulations, Sir Ravi.
Yes.
Yeah.
Napakaganda nun. Sana next time na makapunta tayo na sa mga susunod nilang
Events, at
events.
syempre.
Yes, definitely.
Meron ka bang message? So, sorry.
Message.
Siguro, suportahan natin ang Philippine sports. Not just golf, not just esports, not just the sports na sikat ngayon, but suportahan natin yung mga atleta natin dun sa mga ibang sports na hindi ganun ka na nasasama sa spotlight. So, ayun lang.
Ayun, Sir Ravi, Ibay, maraming salamat po para sa pagbibigay ng oras sa amin ngayong araw. Kaya naman teammates, magbabalik pa ang PTV Sports.